Okay, so it says we're live. It is, I gotta look, what is it? March the 16th at 7 p.m. Eastern. So if you're watching this back later, by all means, leave a comment. We'll respond. Well, once we wake up tomorrow or the next day or whenever the heck you watch and respond to us, we'll get back to you. And I want to go ahead and caution everybody. I just lost Wi-Fi, like literally right before I started this live stream. Uh, and it looks like I'm losing signal right now.
Oh
I
no.
don't know what's going on. So hopefully y'all can see and hear me. If we get disconnected, just wait. I will always restart a live stream and I'll try to get it back going within a couple minutes. But I don't know why my Wi-Fi signal seems quite weak tonight. So if y'all are experiencing buffering issues or we're cutting in and out, or if you lose us, I will reconnect. I don't know what the heck's going on. Typically, I have really good Wi-Fi strength, even though, well, we are going through walls and windows and everything else upstairs. So
You're not connected to the shop one, are you?
no, well, let me make sure it didn't automatically connect because the computer loves to just do things however it feels like. See, now I've got good Wi-Fi strength again. I don't know what the heck's going on. So this is a new one on me. If you've watched live streams for a while, you always know we have some sort of gremlin, whether it's me accidentally unplugging the camera, moving stuff around, mic issues. Sometimes it's a weird internet issues. A lot of times I just have YouTube issues. Internet's perfect, but the YouTube live stream software just it doesn't act right. I don't get it. So if we lose you, we'll come back. Just be looking for a new live to pop up. Hopefully you get notified. If you're new tonight, well, welcome to our live stream. I can't promise it's going to be super exciting. What we typically do is just chat about, well, what's going on in our life, what's going on the channel, answer your questions, and we usually do a little cooking there at the end.
Yeah, we're here
That's
to hang out with our friends.
yeah, that's how it is. So missed all y'all last week. We
I
took
know it
the
feels like weeks.
it does feel like weeks, doesn't it? We
Yes,
skipped the live stream to celebrate Easter with some family and to celebrate the holiday itself. And yeah, it feels like we haven't talked with y'all in forever. So good to see everybody. Well, I guess good to see your comments. Can't actually see you. Hopefully, you enjoy seeing us. Ta-da! So if you're new, don't be scared. Drop a comment. We'll try our best to get to it, but typically we have enough people on these things now. We can't catch every comment. It's just not possible. But ask away. We'll do our best to get to it. So Gloria says she's in Connecticut and I'm looking great on her end. Well, thank you, Gloria. I don't think that's quite what you meant, but I'll take it as whatever compliment I want. So, first question from Chris. It is not about cheese. How about that? Tiffany, where's the pool? Y'all need to get on Andrew.
That's what I want to know, Chris. Where is the pool?
The pool's in Aruba right now. The pool installer. So
Yeah, the pool
yeah,
installer.
so a good friend of mine who's going to help me install this, who has an excavator and the laser transit and levels and everything else to kind of help me get this set up in the yard. He is on vacation right now, so once he gets back, I'd imagine he hasn't given me a time frame, but he's been kind of chopping at the bit to get it dug, and he wants to do it before it gets hot.
Hopefully over the next 2
Yeah,
weekends.
hopefully over the
And
next
then we
couple
have
weeks.
another friend who is very experienced with putting pools in as well.
She has
So
the same identical pool we have.
yeah, so she also wants to be here to help. So we got to kind of coordinate the both of them together.
Yeah, we've already run into some logistic issues. We were going to try to get it dug, I think last weekend, no, 2 weekends ago, but it couldn't work out for one of them to get over here. We need about 6 people to do this, to pull it off and keep things from collapsing back in. Plus, we want to use equipment. Nobody wants to dig the yard by hand. I'd be out there for days, and my tractor's not even. It's nowhere near as capable as an excavator. So I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks we dig, but we don't have an official date just yet. We're going to wait for him to get back on vacation and do it. What's up?
Did you just see that?
What?
Look at that.
Love bugs
There is a love bug.
for our southern friends. Oh, that don't know what a love bug is. It's not going to
Great
focus.
day.
That bug right there.
Ah,
Anytime us Floridians or just southern people in general see that bug, this is the first one I've seen. We cringe. We're about
yes.
to just be swarmed by these for a few
Fun
weeks.
times.
They migrate twice a year from north to south and then back up. We hate them. They literally will eat the paint off your vehicle, and you'll drive through just thousands of them. They'll swarm the back porch, literally to the point we can't come out here and cook or enjoy ourselves. Now I'm starting to see quite a few on the wall. That makes cooking very interesting, unless you like extra protein. Oh, we hate love bug season. Luckily, it usually only lasts about 2 weeks, and then they're gone. The boys are playing in the background, fighting over their
Fighting
bones
over
that,
their bones.
that we
Yeah.
just gave them. So Let's see what else we got going on here. People asking about the zip line to the pool. Nope, Chris is not getting his wish. We're not putting in a zip line to the pool. Oh, what else we got going on here? Let me scroll through some comments. So Hammer says he thought I was going to dig it by hand. Absolutely not. I am all about using equipment and machinery to help me out anytime. I have no issue with that at all. And when a friend offers to bring his little mini excavator over, you jump on that, especially being that, well, he digs dirt for a living and he'll know how to get me perfectly level and smoothed out. I'm going to take advantage of that, and we're all going to learn with it. Plus, it'll go in a heck of a lot quicker. Heck of a lot quicker. What else? What else? Pest Hunter says he saw their first love bugs today. Yep, everybody saying love bug season. It's here.
Gosh, it made such a mess on this porch last season.
Oh, y'all remember when I was building the outdoor
Oh,
kitchen?
Yeah.
And they swarmed through. Now that was the second. They come through late in the year and they come through earlier in the year. But
It's like
if y'all remember the outdoor
always-
kitchen videos, oh my gosh, there were people just like cringing. I don't know how you focused and made the videos, because they were just crawling on the walls and in my face. And
the fan just had them splat.
oh yeah, and there's still remnants of them up there on the wall, because
Oh.
they're acidic. There's something about in the head. They're acidic. They eat through paint. They stick. You can't hardly get them off. Welcome to Florida, y'all. We have the heat, the humidity, and the bugs, man. We for sure got it, but it is what it is. We also got the beaches and the rivers and the fun stuff too. So I guess that's just the way it goes. So Gloria says, no, she meant the reception in the picture, but thought you meant me, Gloria. I think I knew exactly what you meant. So Larry says, man, we get some of our pet armadillos to go for a swim in the new pool. It would not surprise me, because actually armadillos swim quite well.
They do?
Yes, they do. Armadillos do swim. That'll be my luck. We'll come out. They'll be having a party out there one night. 3 or 4 of them swimming around the pool. All right, I don't know if I'm trying to suck up a love bug right here or gnat.
My eyes are watering because the fan's making them water.
Yeah, we got to run that fan though. The gnats are out everywhere.
Andrew's comments.
Blah blah blah. Oh, what else we got going on here? Go through a few more of these. So Zoe wants to know how Bullet and Ruger are doing. They're doing good, other than fighting like brothers over bones that we just gave them. You know how it is. You can give them both equal bones, even though I don't think they were, and one wants whatever the other one has. That's just the way it always goes. And we took Ruger on a all-day adventure yesterday, boat riding and swimming. He swam all day long. Some other dogs come to the river, and he got to swim and play with them for hours. So needless to say, he's pretty much slept the majority of the day today. He's been napping like crazy. He swam all day long yesterday. So luckily we had beautiful weather to go out there. Cash says we need to get the dryer sheets ready. That is correct. For people that don't know that, dryer sheets work very well at keeping gnats away, but kind of got to wear a hat and have one on, and you look stupid when you do it too. I don't think that'd be good live stream apparel right there. All right, Brian from Indianapolis just jumped on, says hello. Welcome, Brian.
Hello.
Just doing a little chatting out here, swallowing love bugs and gnats tonight. And Robert brings up another good point about the dryer sheets. They just solve everything. It takes the love bugs right off the front of your car. It does. It's got a rough texture, and I even know some people that put motor oil on the front of their paint and vehicle, because that keeps the bugs from sticking.
Oh yeah.
Remember old crazy Charlie? He used to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So Malin B says not much love involved. Oh no, there is, because they typically fly around together, if you know what I mean. It should be the birds and the love bugs, not the birds and the bees or something. So yeah, they're called that for a very specific reason. And let's see here. Time for a screen porch tutorial. Nope, that is something we're not planning on doing. I'm nervous about that. We get such extremely high winds here and hurricanes. I don't want damage. It also blocks your afternoon breeze. Yes, it does block the bugs, but it also blocks your view. We have lots of reasons why. And y'all want to hear a super crazy reason? And I was told this while I was building my house. If you screen in our porch, which is 1,300 square feet, it counts as living space towards your septic system.
Oh, yeah.
Dumbest rule I have ever heard. So if we technically screened in our porch right now, we could not ever add on to the house. We actually oversized our septic system for, I think, up to a 750 square foot add-on, should we ever want to. It made more sense to do it now. It's cheaper. But I was told right when I did that, don't screen your porch in, because that qualifies as living space. So stupid.
Yeah.
So technically we'd be over this space for drain field, and I guess would maybe even need to have to upsize it then.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Some of the dumbest rules I've ever heard. Some need to be stricter, and some need to be taken completely off the books. Let's see what else we got going on. Yeah, Joshua asked, don't we have just sugar sand here? Couldn't you dig it in the afternoon? No, there's actually some clay and other stuff out here in this yard. Definitely
need the equipment.
yeah, that makes it so much quicker. Plus, then we're going to backfill it. I'm going to get a dump truck load of actual beach sand in here, the really good stuff that should pack out and feel good on your feet underneath the liner. So we're actually going to have to dig out quite a bit, probably 18 to 24 inches, and then backfill about 6 inches with that sand. We got to pack and get it all perfectly smooth. There is no way I could do that by hand. Plus, it's a 27-foot pool. Then we're going to go another couple feet outside of the pool for setting everything up, making sure we get the sand packed where we want it. Yeah, there ain't no way I'm digging that much by hand. I'd be out here for a week or two, probably longer than that. Heck no. There's one other comment I've seen here. So Robert asked, when's the next podcast? Not Chris tonight, huh? Well, happy to inform you, we just got done recording a podcast upstairs. So I've still got to edit it early in the morning. I will launch the next podcast tomorrow. I would encourage our viewers to watch it. Reason being, it's going to explain why you've seen some things on the channel. And more importantly, it's going to explain the channel moving forward, the content we're going to start producing, our lifestyle, and more things that we're going to allow you to, I don't know, come into our lifestyle and experience with.
And our podcast is called The Kelleys Off Script.
And there's a link to it down in the description of this live, as well as any video I post. I always put links to our other channels down there, but podcast is posting tomorrow. I would like for people to watch this one if you would, because it's going to lay the groundwork for the changes that's coming on the channel. Now, we're not doing dramatic changes, but it's going to make sense.
Just a backstory of it.
Well,
more like,
and a front story.
Yeah.
If that's even terminology, front story. I don't know. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, wow. Scott says you're not a record driver until you've cleaned so many love bugs out of the air filters of at least a dozen vehicles, including your own, to get them back operable without a tow. Woo! That's a lot of bugs. That is a heck of a lot of bugs. And time to bring out the bug zapper, says Chris. Oh, we've already got them running up there. We've got a new one down here. What do we call that one? I forget the name of it. I had it for a while. Dino Trap. We've been running that one. Got mixed results on it, but it is catching bugs. And we kind of went a little crazy on Amazon the other night. We just ordered all kinds of stuff for mosquitoes.
I know. Remember our friend said that one stuff doesn't work, so we need to send it back probably.
The one that you recommended?
I know. Well,
we're going to try it. We're going to try it. Other people swear by it. The Spartan stuff. If y'all have tried the Spartan,
has anybody tried
Spartan
it? Let us know.
tubes. I've heard of it for years, and a lot of local people swear by it and keep it constantly in stock at their stores. The reviews were halfway okay on Amazon, but a friend told us, don't. Y'all messed up ordering it. Well, we got all kinds of bug stuff coming. Welcome to Florida. Oh, let's see here. So Lauren says we need to look up propane foggers for insects. I actually have one. Use it 30 minutes prior to outdoor activities. I do need to bring that out. I do have a propane fogger.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep. Definitely don't want to breathe that stuff. I probably should get a little bit more of that liquid chemical that goes in it. But yeah, you fog your whole yard, and especially if there's a little bit of a wind, that's a good thing. It'll carry it. For sure, I got to carry it out here in these woods beside us. That's where the mosquitoes are like crazy. Whenever we have get-togethers and events, that's when we're going to bring out all the stuff and just really nuke the back porch, so to speak, to try to get the bugs out of our life. Let's see what else we got here. So Lauren says she hasn't seen any podcast yet. Well, Lauren, there's a whopping 4 over on that other channel. You're so far behind. You could probably catch up tonight. And then number 5 will be out tomorrow. I think there's 4 over there, maybe not 5. But yeah, there's not many. You haven't missed a whole lot of them. So Josh, thank you very much. I'm way behind.
Yes, thank
Freedom
you.
Seeds. Is it next Friday, 421 1-year anniversary for?
I believe so. See ya.
Yes. No. I thought it was April.
Yeah, that's April.
Yeah, it is. I'm not thinking. Duh. Oh man, I got that all mixed up, didn't I? Was it the 21st?
It was around that
I thought
time.
it was the
'cause we
3rd.
moved in
I thought it was the 3rd.
the first week of May.
I think we may have already passed it. Now I'm going to have to pull that paper out or look at that video. We may have missed a celebration. I think we still have that champagne that we said we were going to open for the last CO. I don't think we ever opened it.
I don't think we did either.
I think we weren't feeling well, and then we let it sit there forever. I think we
Yeah,
poured it out or threw it away.
probably.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, maybe we should get another cheap bottle and celebrate the 1 year of making it. Yeah. So thank you very much, Josh. Truly
to celebrate.
appreciated. Very much appreciated. We always could use some freedom seeds. We actually talk about that a little on today's podcast. So that may pique some of y'all's interest for tomorrow, but very, very much
Yes,
appreciated.
thank you.
Excuse me. Let's grab a couple more comments. Whoa, wait a minute. This thing keeps shooting down and flying past comments. So, David, thank you very much. Life jacket for Bullet. Assuming we can ever get Bullet on the boat, but we can get Ruger on the boat. So, I do
Yeah.
appreciate that. We can get it for one of them. I don't know if we've ever had Bullet on a boat, have we? Did we maybe
One
on the Swanee?
time.
I think we might have taken him on the Swanee, didn't we?
Yeah, one time, but he was just wanting to be held the whole time.
Pretty much. But Ruger,
didn't
he's
really enjoy
all
it.
about it. Ruger was diving off the front of the boat
Yeah.
yesterday, sitting still now. We got a little float toy. He would throw out there in the water and he'd go out there and catch it, man. And he made a game of climbing back in the boat, run to the front and just diving off out there, having him a blast. But thank you very much, David. We truly do appreciate you and your donation there. And have we tried bugging spray? Can't say that I ever have. Worked great in the Midwest for repelling gnats and biting flies.
So there's a couple of comments up here that you may want to jump back to. I'm trying to find it.
Grab them for me.
Let's see. There's one about the inverter, and then somebody was also asking about your codes for.
I may not have even made it down there yet. I'm so far behind.
Well, it looks like it's above the two.
Nope. I see what you're talking about. I ain't even made it there yet.
Okay.
I'm so far behind. Y'all bear with me. Let me just grab a few more random comments. So no, we'll have to look up buggins. That almost sounds like we use a spray down here for gnats. There's a gnat spray that's kind of like essential oils that works pretty good. And then really, what is it? The fancy one. It's not Aveeno. It's the lotion.
Picardin?
No, the lotion we buy. It puts the lotion on its skin.
Aveeno.
No, for gnats.
Skin So Soft.
Avon.
Yeah, Avon.
Skin
Sorry,
So Soft. You can't hardly find it. I know. I was throwing that out there. I was like, it's some sort of old lotion. Skin So Soft by Avon. If you can find that, used to work pretty well.
Yeah.
Although we've been getting a lot of biting gnats here lately, which typically are only at the coast, and we've been experiencing them kind of biting through that. And up to this point, that stuff's always worked well. So I'm a bit confused on that. So how did the weather station do yesterday? Yeah, we had some crazy wild weather come through late last night. We were actually at a cookout after we left the river, and we started hearing thunder. And we weren't checking radar at all because it said it was like 90% today and really nothing yesterday. Holy smokes, y'all. We checked that radar, and there was hundreds upon hundreds of lightning strikes and storms rushing toward us. So we rushed on home, skipped the cookout and barely beat it. It didn't get super bad here. A little windy,
Really?
few lightning strikes. It kind of rained out right before it got to us. And I think we got, last I checked, 4/10 of an inch of rain. So we kind of got spared. We didn't really get a whole lot. But so far, the weather station's been holding up really well. It's fun seeing that data. I watched it a lot last night. I could hear the rain on the roof. Huh?
Need to turn it.
Yeah, we are getting a bit dark, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Sun is setting. We'll go ahead and wash everybody out for a second, make it super bright, and then as the sun sets, wherever it's at behind the clouds. Yeah, we'll turn them on in a minute. I don't think they're going to help right here, but the weather station did good. Let me get on down here. I'm so far behind. Did I get all the trees cut up? No, but I made a huge amount of progress. This week, I've got to edit that video out. I think that one's going to be, I've already got the video edited. Actually, I did that all yesterday and today. I think that video is going to be out Tuesday. I made a tremendous amount of progress getting that big oak cut up. I got all the top stuff out now. Now I can focus on, the kind of the big wood, getting the big limbs, and I still don't know how I'm gonna get the tree out of there. Like I would need major equipment, tractors 3 times my size, 4 times my size. So this is gonna be fun, but the firewood and chainsaw cutting stuff, it's still on the way. So we're gonna keep that coming on the channel. Do I have any links or codes for EcoFlow as Codex? This is one he's talking about. I'm looking at getting one for camping and might as well pay it forward to you. Yes. Yes, I do. So if you go to any of my EcoFlow videos, there is a link you can click on if you're looking for a specific model I've reviewed. If not, if you go to our Amazon link, if you're going to buy it off Amazon, for example, which is down in the video below this live stream, I put it in all of ours. We have an Amazon store, and one wonderful thing that Amazon does for us, if anybody goes and makes any purchase on there, not just the stuff that we recommend, including that EcoFlow device, they pay us a small sales commission. That's a couple percent, but it adds up. It really does. A lot of people have been using our link, and thank you all that are doing that. So if you're going to order it through Amazon, go click on that link, and then you get the Amazon search bar, put it in there. If not, email me, because I've already been talking with a bunch of other people about some products. Anyways, I try to help everybody out. kelleyscountry@gmail.com. That's also down in the description of this. Let me know what model you're looking at, and I can send you a direct link from EcoFlow, because I have an affiliate account with them, and then they'll actually pay me several percent commission, and it doesn't cost you a dime extra. So I truly appreciate you asking about that. That's one big way that I get paid and earn income while we're continuing to grow the channel. So don't hesitate to email me. I respond to them as quick as I can get to them, and I help people out with this kind of stuff all the time. Actually, I've spent quite a bit of time this morning talking with some people about generators and solar equipment and everything like that. What else was there? There was one other one you was talking about I needed to answer. So plant peppermint around the porch. We actually have some fun stuff coming as part of our pool and outdoor area. We're going to start getting into landscaping. We have some cool stuff to where things like peppermint planting and bugs.
Oh yeah, we'll do lemongrass.
Yeah,
and
lemongrass
stuff. Yep.
Herbs and grasses and things like that. That's good for bugs. We have something up our sleeve. So I'm glad you mentioned that. We're going to do it. So let's see here. Ben asked, "Where's Mr. Doug?" I am not sure. He told me earlier he was going to be on, but he may have got called into work or held up. You know how those things work out right there. And I am, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all. I just scrolled down. I'm about 50 comments behind. I better start cherry picking a few and kind of flying through there. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm way behind. So Mr. Donald asked question. Bat houses. I am going to put those up very soon. I actually just ordered a couple more, so we're going to make a video on that. That's going to be our new ultimate mosquito control right there. We're going to try to track some more bats around here. We already have a few.
You ordered them. I was like, oh, Mr. Donald will be happy.
Yeah. I found a couple for really good deals on Amazon, and I didn't want to make a video just putting one up. I wanted to put up several. Plus, we need several around the property anyways. So we're going to have a video on that. And I did just get those in from Amazon, and we're going to put them along with the one that you sent us. So that's going to be a fun video, and I'm kind of looking forward to monitoring them and see how long it takes to get bats in them and see if our mosquito population gets a dent put in it. Yeah. So that'll be interesting. Well, you don't look too excited about getting a bunch of bats around the house.
Well, we'll see.
If they eat bugs,
I like them. I don't care.
I like them. So John said his son won second place in a kayak fishing tournament today. Tell him congratulations.
Nice. Congrats.
Hope he won a ton of money. I used to fish those back in the day and haven't in forever. So, oh yeah, finally somebody asked, "What's for dinner?"
Oh, there's been lots of comments about what's for dinner.
Oh, well, I've had to. I'm sorry, I got to skip over comments to keep this thing rolling. So, what's for dinner?
So we are going to do chicken parmesan sandwiches and salad out of our pantry from our lettuce, our hydroponic lettuce.
Yeah, we've been tearing that up. I need to plant a couple more.
We're going to behave a little bit and do a salad.
Are you sure that's behaving?
A little bit.
I don't know if that's really behaving. I think that's eating pretty high on
it. Could have something, like pasta with it, but we're not.
It's skinless chicken breast and without all the other stuff on it.
It's going to be fried chicken breast.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's grab a few more because I am a mile behind on these comments. So April 23rd says Eric is when we posted for the CI. I knew I had a 3 in there somewhere. I couldn't remember if it was the 3rd or what. So what is today's date?
16th.
All right. Well, we got us a week to go get some cheap champagne and try to actually pop the top on this one to celebrate 1 year of being sane in the house, still married, and the house hasn't fell down yet. So I think I put it together halfway okay. All right. Let's see here. So Kim asks, is Avon still around? Not in our stores and locally, but you can still get that stuff on Amazon.
Absolutely.
Oh, you see it locally?
Not in the store. They don't do it in the store, but people still sell it.
Yeah. So Lois says, had no idea Florida gets so much rain. Oh, we get feet upon feet of rain every year. And I'm sure a lot of y'all just seen that freak storm that happened in Miami, down in Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. What was it? Final total was like 26 inches of rain in 24 hours.
Crazy.
Flooded the streets, flooded cars, flooded homes, shut down the airports. They were under a couple feet of water. Insane. You just don't never know. It actually, a lot of y'all laugh at this. It reminds me whenever I was building the house. Oh my goodness. It rained every single day. And I'm talking, there was ponds in the yard and it was flooded. A lot of y'all remember this. I could not catch a break for months. It just rained and rained and rained and rained.
Bad.
It made building that house miserable and it put a lot of stress on me. Woo! So glad it's done. Oh, what else we got going on here? Yep, now I see all the what's for dinner questions. Yeah. Few of y'all chit-chatting with each other. Let me get through these. Vicks Vapor Rub. Flying mosquitoes hate the smell.
Oh, I love the smell.
Hey, man, I'll
We'll
rub.
try it.
I will try it. That's something I'd rub all on my hair and everything to keep
I'll
the
put it
gnats
on my
away.
list. How
Do
about
that. Let's try that. Thank you for the suggestion. I would like to try that. I'm all about things that aren't chemical and DEET related and all that other mess. I don't want it. Oh my goodness. Corey said they had 70-mile-an-hour winds and heavy rain yesterday in
I believe it.
Pensacola. Yeah, it come through so bad over in that area yesterday, you know, rushing to us. It looked horrible on the radar, but we were very fortunate. By the time it got here, it kind of rained out. Yeah, Chris. Yeah. He's getting on me about not wearing chaps in the video.
I know. Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Well,
honest.
tell me a reason.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's literally like some of the videos I've posted. It's been like 90 degrees here, and I've literally about got bear caught last week working out there. And by the time you had on boots and socks and jeans and shirts, and it's 90% humidity and 90 degrees, I know this is an excuse, and it can get me hurt. But I'm not putting on thick chaps and everything else to make a couple cuts because I'm literally gonna be out there with a heat stroke in the wintertime, and when I'm doing tons of firewood cutting. Yeah, it's I put them on, but to cut up a few little limbs, y'all just gonna have to be mad at me. Not on these 90-degree days. I can't do it. I literally get sick sometimes. It gets so hot. I sweat so bad with that kind of stuff on. I know, not much of an excuse. You'll get over it, Chris. And anybody new, Chris gives me a hard time. I give him a hard time. That's the way it is. Oh, let's see what we got going on here. Oh my goodness, I'm so far behind.
Yeah,
Jimmy says
everybody's seen Ruger back there fertilizing the yard.
they did.
Yeah,
He was just right here doing
he
it.
was back there.
He's done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just
Oh,
I was
wow.
just about to make a comment, looking over here, watching him do number 2, and saying, "Finally, he's not doing it on
No,
camera
he
for
just
once."
did it right back there.
Wow, he's full of it. He done offloaded twice on camera. Sorry about that. Oh, so Kathy says, "What about bat rabies?" Well, I think they only bite you in the movies. I'm not too terribly worried about our little brown Florida bats, which are already flying around in the afternoons anyways, bothering us. And I'm not going to put the bat houses right up here to where they're going to, well, have bat droppings that were on the ground. But they'll go out at the building and maybe out on a tree and some things like that. I've been researching where's the proper place to put them. What else? How's the garden growing? Well, we've actually got some issues with the garden. I've started recording an episode today. I have to finish it up tomorrow. We've got a nuisance, a problem in the garden, and I've had to do a lot of replanting today. We'll discuss that coming up this week. And I think I finally found the culprit.
Oh, yeah, you didn't tell me.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil it for
Okay,
everybody.
well, don't spoil it. You can tell me later.
It could be a neighbor sneaking over here and cutting it off. It could be a dinosaur. I mean, we can make some crazy thumbnail,
Yeah, okay.
clickbait the heck out of this video. No, we're not going to do that. Let me go up here. Grab a few more of these. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to have to cherry pick. I'm so far behind. So Mr. John says he loves his Reolink tracking camera and panel that he bought through Amazon. I honestly love those cameras. I've been running a couple of them now for a year. I'm running about 10 Reolink cameras, and a couple of them going on 2 to 3 years now. Zero issues. Highly recommend them. I've got friends that's bought them after me recommending them. Love that company, really do. For anybody needing Wi-Fi cameras, they're not sponsoring me anymore. They're not paying me. I just really like that. And this cellular solar cameras, man, they're awesome. Love them. Oh, what else we got here? So 300 said he tried winning that Mega Millions jackpot last night, saying buy y'all's new vehicles. You know what? I've been hearing that for a while. I thought you'd have done one by now.
Keep playing.
I thought it was pretty easy to win the lottery.
Keep playing.
I almost sold my truck because I knew a brand new one was coming. Well, we wish you luck. Somebody's got to win it right. Hopefully it's you. How about that? So Tyler says hello from Alabama.
Hello, hello.
He's arrived a bit late. Don't let that happen again. But welcome, Tyler. And what else we got? Cash says rabbit food. I guess he's making fun of what we're eating tonight. Oh, Glenn says he's eating bad tonight. Speckled trout, fried fish, hush puppies, and French fries. Boy, that's a common meal around here.
When we first got on, Mr. Jimmy was like, I bet they're having fish tonight. I'm like, we do need to cook that fish.
Yes, we do.
This week.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping to go fishing again this week and bring home some fresh ones, but we'll have to see. I got a lot of varying projects going on this week. You only get to go
once a month.
Once a month? That's it? Nah, come on now. I finally go, and then you gonna cut me off like that? Y'all see what I gotta live with? You mean? I got news for y'all. I'll go fishing whenever I feel like it. I go fishing whenever I feel like it.
Only if you're taking me.
Yeah. Well, all right. Next video, black eye on me.
All right, I'm gonna go turn on the lights.
Yes, it is getting dark out here. Go ahead. Let me grab a few more of these comments that I'm a mile behind on. Oh. Sorry, y'all. I'm reading through. I know a lot of y'all are having your own conversations, so I'm kind of going around that. Several more people must have just jumped on and asked about the weather station. So far, so good. Zero issues. Been really enjoying it. We've got a couple rains this week. Been working well through that. It's interesting seeing the wind. One thing I like about it is when you're sitting inside and you hear the wind, you have in your mind how bad you think it is. And sometimes it's faster than you think. A lot of times it's slower and not as bad as you thought. So I like watching that. So Michael says, Victoria's Secret's Amber Romance. You'll smell like a cheap date, but it keeps the skeeters and gnats away.
Amber Romance. I remember that was one of my favorite scents.
He says you smell like a cheap date if you wear it.
But I loved it though. Back in the day.
Hey, that's what attracted me to her.
Yeah, the
back
Amber
in the day,
Romance.
Michael. Cheap date.
That smell.
Well, he says it's cheap date smell. You've just offended a lot of people there, Michael.
Hey, it's all right. It was kind of perfumey.
Yeah, well, apparently it's so perfumey that the gnats and skeeters don't like it either. So Lois asked, how long did it take you to build your home from start to finish? Am I correct on these dates? It was like 121 to 322. That's pretty much exactly right. I don't think we really broke ground. No, that is right. It was 13 months. I remember talking about that. Now, there was a little more time before that, pulling permits. And then, of course, a long time before that, dealing with engineers and architects and all that stuff. That's just part of it. But as far as actual breaking ground and building, yep, got the CO in 13 months, which I was very happy and pleased with myself with doing. Yes.
Oh,
yeah, we subbed some things out, but I did a huge amount of work myself. So I was happy with that number. I was honestly thinking it was going to take even longer, but I had somebody cracking the whip every day, get me in my house, get me out of this camper.
People helped me crack the whip.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Chris and quite a few other ones. Yeah, they're constantly on me.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, buddy. Oh, and he's soaking wet too. You been swimming? Yeah. Have you been swimming? Hey, ow, you clawing me. All right, go out there in the yard. Go play with your brother. We're working. Leave us alone. What else we got here?
What? He's like, play with me, play with me, play with me. Ow, 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 ow.
Boy, y'all having a lot of all kinds of conversations. Let me get through all these. Y'all are more than welcome to have them, but
hey, behave.
Where's
that remote? Give me that remote.
What else we got?
Hand me the remote.
Oh, you got a
nope,
Tony?
Just want to show it to him.
Oh, that's all it took. How about that? So let's see what else got here. Wait a minute. Cash saying I never respond to Steven. Let me scroll back up and find Steven's question. Well, heck, y'all are having you and Cash and Steven are having your own conversation.
I know, Mr. Jimmy said, I'm glad somebody's looking at my comments because Andrew's ignoring me.
So no, see, look, there's another Steven one talking to Mr. Cash, Mr. Cash, Mr. Cash. See, y'all are having your own conversation. No, I can't catch them all. Sorry. I know Mr. Jimmy got mad at me a while back, and I think Cash did too, because see, look, there's Cash right here. Never responds. I know his house. I work for the railroad, and I've been all right, y'all bear with me. I got to go read these comments now. I want to make sure I respond to them. I don't want to get in trouble again. See, I still see Steven and Cash, but you're just talking to yourself. It must be way the heck up there. Ask it again, Steven. Tiffany is going to be specifically looking for your question. I done scrolled up to a
Which
bunch.
Steven, though?
Now I got to go back up. Steven Saxon.
Okay. Come on, let me have it.
Man, I'm so far behind. See, Cash is talking about food and everything else. All right, well, we'll get it answered here in a minute. Ask again, Steven. And Jimmy says he didn't get mad at me. Well, you made a comment that I didn't respond to. And I did kind of feel bad one night. Even Tiffany got on to me. She's like, you didn't respond to Cash ask a question like 3 or 5 times. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. A lot of times I don't even look at the name. I just kind of go for it. But I guess I'll have to start looking at the name.
Just ask again.
Yes, please ask again. I'm still scrolling up. All I see Steven doing is talking to Cash. It must be way
No,
there.
I think they're talking about somebody else, and Cash just said it's not about you, Andrew. So I don't know. Maybe they were talking about somebody else not responding to comments.
Oh, that
but
makes me feel better because now I'm wasting everybody else's time scrolling up trying to find Steven's question and I don't see it. Oh, I think I just got a gnat in my eye.
Yeah,
Well,
wow.
oh golly, welcome to Florida. And I normally swell up so bad. And my eye
Yeah, Cash said it's about another YouTuber. So you're
Oh
off the
yeah,
hook.
yeah. I don't like that guy either. He doesn't respond to none of my comments either. Who we talking about? No, no, don't name drop nobody. Don't
Yeah,
do
no
that.
name dropping here.
Don't worry about all that. All right, so Becky says first time catching a live. Hello, well, welcome,
Hello,
Becky.
hello.
Ask anything you like. Although I admit I'm getting in trouble right now. I am having to kind of glance over a lot of comments. They're coming really fast. All right, so Steven says, "Yep, another one." Okay, whew. Thought I was in trouble there. So Cash says Andrew responds basically a lot in the AM. While yeah, well, what do they call it? The morning communal or whatever the heck it is. Yeah, I do. I do have many offices throughout the house.
He does.
But I do pride myself and try to do my best to respond to just about every single comment, and I for sure read every single comment.
I even caught him at family dinner the other night trying to respond to comments, and I looked at him.
Oh
Like,
boy, she gave me the most evil look ever. I mean, we just got done with dinner, and yes, I should be socializing with family and all. And I was checking the
you were
weather.
looking at something.
No, I was checking
then,
Ruger. I
Yeah.
was checking on Ruger on the camera because we left him in the kennel for a little bit while we went over there and ate. And then I slipped over to a viewer's comment, and I wasn't
It's just routine.
I wasn't 2 words in, and I looked over, and she was giving me that. Are you kidding me? At dinner right now? Stop! Quit working. And I was like, sorry, just dropped my phone. My bad. So I do my best to constantly respond to everybody. Morning when I wake up, bathroom time, as Cash is talking about, nighttime when I'm laying down, I do my best. All right, let's see what else we got here. So Rebecca, thank you very much for your donation there. Truly do appreciate you. And then right behind Rebecca is Josh. Is More Freedom Seeds. Just went to check the live stream and giveaway from April 24th. I was right. You guys got the CO April 21st. Well, then you were right, my friend. Well, we got to figure out what day to pop this bubbly. I guess we can pop a cheap one on 21st and 23rd. Make sure we get it right.
Well, we have the certificate upstairs next to the desk.
Yeah, we do. Well,
so
he just
we can
went
look
and
at what
he just went and watched the video. So I
Okay.
remember holding it up. Oh yes, I got a gnat in my eye. Now my eye is itching.
Right.
I hate gnats. So where's the pool going? Show us, says Danny. I don't have it nailed down just yet, Danny, but basically you see where the fire pit is. It's kind of going, well, there we go, right in that area right there. I don't want to dig away the slope that's supporting the foundation of the house. We may get into that just a little, but they say you want a 3-to-1 slope. That's, dirt goes 3 times as far away as the height of the house, which is about 3 feet deep right here. Excuse me. Probably got a gnat in my throat right there. So we're going to have to measure that out and be careful. But I don't want to have to build, excuse me, like a 50-foot deck out there or something like that. So we want to keep it as close as we can to the house without getting into that foundation support. And I'm sorry, y'all, I'm about to be rubbing my eye like crazy. Yep, I got a gnat in it and it's starting to itch. I am quite allergic to these things when they get either in my throat or my eye. Drives me crazy. All right, somebody says we're getting dark again.
I start
Yes,
up the Blackstone?
Fire up the Blackstone. That's great. And I will bump the camera up since everybody says we're getting dark. And let's see here. Kimberly says, sorry, just joined. What's Tiffany cooking for dinner? Well, she is firing the Blackstone up right now for some chicken parmesan
sandwiches.
Yeah, sandwiches and what else? Side salads. So
from our hydroponics.
yeah, salad out of our pantry, literally off our hydroponics that everybody's constantly asking about. So far, so good. Still working great. We got 3 of them running lettuce, 1 with peppers, and we're about to go to 4 of them doing nothing but lettuce.
Do you want to talk about the chicken and the eggs?
Yes. So something new that we're doing. Actually, let me move the camera.
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry, so scared I'm going to unplug it. So the chicken, everybody always asked about the chickens. So we have decided ever since we had the incident with our one chicken that I had to soak a couple different times and get well, and she had to pass some blockage that she had. Something about that incident turned her 100% broody, as in just a motherly hen. Now she wants to, or yeah, now she wants to lay on every single egg that she can find. So I probably shouldn't have started it this soon, but I have allowed her to go ahead and start laying on eggs and hatching them. She's currently sitting on 7. I think I'm gonna let her get up to 8 or 9 and stop because they're relatively small. We're gonna let her stay broody, which she wants to do anyways, rotate the eggs, incubate them, and hatch them out. This also is going to force me to get my butt in gear on a chicken
yeah.
coop very soon too, along with all these other projects that I have going on. So I'm gonna kind of be designing that chicken coop in my head this week. But we got to get it on an ASAP before these little chicks hatch out. I got to get some sort of room to kind of separate everybody. But I have been told doing this allows the other chickens to kind of accept the new chicks. You know, you've always heard of pecking order, and chickens don't like new chickens that come in or new chicks. But apparently, when you allow them to hatch their own, everybody kind of sees where they come from and they accept them because we've been wanting to increase our flock anyways. So that's kind of exciting and something I'll have a video on, kind of watching the progress there. But we're already, well, hatching out more chicks and going to increase our flock. We also talk about kind of roundabout talk about some of this on the podcast today that we're going to post tomorrow while we're kind of increasing animals and other things as well. All right, let me see what else we got going on here. There's got to be some more questions here. So Chad said I responded to his comment today. Yes, I do my best to respond to all of them. Andrew, go splash some water in your eye. Trust me, it won't make a difference. Once I get that burning itch going, it's there for hours. I've washed eyes out and I've did all kinds of stuff. So you're going to be looking at a bloodshot red eye here in just a second. I feel like the gnat's out, but whatever they release as soon as they get in, I don't even want to know. As soon as I get my throat or do anything like that, oh, I go crazy, absolutely crazy. So Lauren asked, what about YouTube not alerting you when I upload? So that's a tricky thing to understand. There YouTube constantly does updates and purges is what I call it. And you'll notice sometimes you're unsubscribed from a channel. I've had experience a lot. You've got to resubscribe. And then you'll turn on all notifications thinking you're going to get all notifications. But I think somewhere buried in the YouTube algorithm is they don't recommend. So say you go on a watching spree right now, watching another channel or another topic, even though you're subscribed to our channel and you turn on all notifications, something goes on the algorithm that says, hey, Lauren is interested in all this new content she's watching or this other channel. And even though I may post a video, since it hasn't been something you've recently been into or watched, I don't think they recommend it, even though when you turn on all, you're expecting to be notified by all videos. And I really don't know why it works like that. It doesn't seem to be that common whenever you turn on all notifications, but I've experienced it myself. So there's quite a few channels I follow that you'll go days or weeks and then realize, wait a minute, I've never seen a video for that channel. I do have all notifications turned on. I think there's only but so much content they can suggest to you, and part of the algorithm looks at what your current interests are, and it does more suggestions for that. Maybe I'm correct, but that's the way I see it working. Jason says, man, gnats in your eye and throat. That is Florida, my friend. That is the way things work down here. Along with, oh my goodness, I can't tell you how many gnats I choke on all the time. Mosquitoes, everything else. It's just part of living in the deep south. We've got the humidity and everything else to grow the bugs. What else we got? So with our sandy soil, why not price out pavers for the pool deck? Well, You said cheaper than concrete. Danny, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know, we've nixed the concrete. We have come up with a new design that we'll share with everybody once we kind of finalize it. But me and Tiffany got to talking about let's be smart with our money. We think we're going back to me building a deck, and we're going to do some really nice landscaping that we like the idea of. It's too difficult to explain on a live stream, but the concrete for now is nixed. And I agree with you. It's just too much money spent. We'd rather that money go other places, without a doubt. So Rebecca, whoa, about knocked my drink over. Thank you very much again for another donation there. Truly do appreciate you. And yeah, several people bringing up the silver button coming soon. We're hoping we're going to get to 100K soon. It's kind of slowed down a little bit here lately, although I have a couple videos that's starting to do better, older videos, and picking back up some subscribers. So excited about reaching that 100K mark. That's going to be, I don't know, it's just been a dream ever since starting this channel years ago. So super excited about that. Appreciate everybody that's supporting us and sharing and helping make this thing work.
Miss Rebecca also wanted in a comment to let you know that she has not shipped out the package
I
yet.
was going to ask, but I didn't want to ask. I want to make for sure we've got your stuff, Miss Rebecca. And I remember you saying you were going to send something, but I didn't want to be like, hey, where's that thing you said you were going to send us? I didn't want it to come off sounding like that. So just let us know whenever it ships, and we'll make for sure we get by the post office and check for that. So
all right, you can go ahead and spin it around, and I'll start getting the chicken going here and getting it ready.
Okay, y'all, bear with me. I'm nervous. I'm going to pick the camera up and move it so y'all can see Tiffany cook, and we'll keep answering your questions. And I have unplugged the camera like twice doing this before. So I hope I don't cut off the live stream. I don't like the way the cable plugs into this camera. I don't like it at all. And it unplugged.
It did?
Yep. And see, it unplugged. Golly, I hope I'm back. I don't know if it's a brand new cable. All right, y'all, let me know if you can see and hear us if we're still live.
You're probably going to have to hang on to it.
Well, I think I just figured out. I thought it was unplugging out of the camera. I think it's the USB connection on the back side of the laptop. And this is a very nice HDMI cable that I ordered and spent very good money on just for doing DSLR cameras to the computer. I told y'all, I warned y'all. All right, everybody says we're back.
All right, good.
Yes. So I really need to move the camera, but I'm nervous. At least we came back. All right, let's see here. I don't really have it set up right for your cooking. All right, let's try that. I'm not moving it anymore. Oh my goodness, so stressful, y'all. So I told y'all.
All right, so if y'all missed it, we are doing chicken. Sorry for yelling. We're doing chicken parmesan.
By the way, your strap is rubbing on that. I have a feeling they're going to hear.
Well, too late now.
Hang on, let me get.
Have to move it.
Turn toward me so this doesn't look inappropriate. Let's do that right there.
Not gonna work.
That will. All right. See, we're having all kinds of difficulties. I told y'all, ain't nothing professional about our live streams. Nothing. All right. Okay. So what were you saying?
Chicken parmesan sandwiches on the Blackstone. So I'm getting them breaded up here. I have some all-purpose flour, some, what kind of breadcrumbs?
Pankonos, you call them, but they're panko breadcrumbs.
Panko breadcrumbs.
I always call them pankono. I'm like, never heard of those
all
before.
My seasonings.
Anything else?
Oh, we're good right now. We're just going to bread this up and then we're going to throw it on. Okay.
Well, let me grab a couple more questions here. Yeah, sorry, everybody. There's about 50. You're back. We could hear you. We couldn't see you. I'm telling you, every time I don't know. What about a longer cable? That's the thing, Todd. That's about a 15-foot cable. I've got it curled up. It's actually too long. Or to try a shorter cable, but I don't know. It's not making good connection on the back of my brand new computer. So I really, really hope it's the cable itself. So Martha says today is 4 weeks with no rain in Gainesville. Wow. I thought y'all had actually been getting some.
Yeah, it looked like there was a storm that blew through there before we got ours yesterday.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. So, Mr. Gray, thank you very, very much, sir, for an extremely generous
Yes,
donation
thank
there.
you.
Fence fund, probably the most important
Yes.
fund we have going. And I tell you what, it's been on our mind more and more and more. Actually, well, again, I keep hinting around to the podcast we recorded today. You may want to watch that tomorrow because, well, we're wanting to kind of change our path forward on a lot of things around here for various reasons. But thank you very much, sir. You're
Yes,
always
thank
so
you so
kind, so
much.
generous. We truly do appreciate you. And that is a perfect fund. By the way, everybody that donated to the pool table fund, I tried twice this week to buy a pool table. So one of our viewers and an old friend of mine, Brian, found a couple killer deals. And one was not far away. Perfect pool table, only a year old. The colors were awesome. It had wood and black. It just matched everything in the house. Here's what's frustrated me so much here. This is all on Facebook Marketplace. People post these things. You contact the people, never respond. They'll never respond. What is going on? If you're going to post something for sale, talk back to me. Cash money, ready to come get it? No, can't get nobody to respond. Like, not even viewed my message I sent. Hey, I didn't sound like a scammer or nothing. Just letting you know I live about this far away. When you want it moved out by, I can come get it, yada, yada, yada. Oh, that's going to be the frustrating part. I keep finding deals, but I can't get people to respond to me. Now, one of the other deals was, it was a long drive. That wouldn't work. Other one was only about 30 miles away. So we are looking for that for all the people that donated towards that. That's going to happen as well. Let's see here. Definitely need cheese. Oh, I can promise you this meal is going to have some cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't no doubt about
We're
that.
just lightly frying these chicken breasts here.
Kathy says, yeah, they don't like professional anyways. Good, because you ain't going to get it here. Everybody's asking, can I tape the cable or something? Not the way it kind of plugs in the back. What I'm probably going to start doing is using a different USB port and see if maybe that helps. I guess I could tape the cable down to the counter to where it couldn't jiggle. We're going to have to come up with something, that's for sure. Thank goodness it allowed me to kind of restart the live stream. Bugs?
Yeah.
That's all right. It's just protein. Cook them up. So Becky says her 11-year-old daughter's watching with her and loves watching what we do. She asked me to ask you what your favorite dog breed is. She's an animal lover. So
Aww.
my favorite dog breed is probably honestly a lab. You know, that's why I got one. We're both water babies. We love anything water. I like hunting out, in water. We're on boats all the time. We love to fish. We really just love to swim. We're going to have pools. So I want a dog that loves water, and there's not many out there that loves water as much as a lab. Now, I really like German short-haired pointers. I was considering one of those, but I personally feel like they are a little more high-strung than a lab. So that's kind of why we went with one, even though labs are pretty high-strung. But this guy gets so much exercise and energy run out of him all day long because I'm always here. He does very good. So that's personally my favorite. I don't know. Do you even have a favorite dog breed?
Bullet.
Yeah, but we don't even know what Bullet is. We rescued him and he's mixed. Yeah, her favorite dog is her dog, and we don't really know what the heck he is. Although we got some pretty good guesses.
Like an Australian Shepherd. I think they're super smart dogs.
Well,
but
I was considering one of them a while back, and I think that made you fall in love. I love those shepherd dogs. Australian shepherds are. But you talk about attention needing. Oh my goodness, you got to give them dogs tons of attention because they're so smart, so smart. All right. Everybody's trying to fix my cable problem. So Michael asked, what about a remote control motorized tripod mount? The problem is I'm having to put the tripod right here when we're talking, and I'm having to move it up on the counter out of the way for her doing prep work and seeing everything. So motorized isn't going to work because I'm physically moving the tripod about 2 to 3 feet. We'll get it figured out. Duct tape. Everybody's trying to fix it. What else we got here? Build my own pool table. I have considered that, but I want one that's going to be perfectly level. I can't stand a pool table that the balls don't go straight and they go all over the place. I want it set up correctly. I think I want a professional built one. That's just going to make me feel better. So everybody's trying to guess the future. Is it going to be a viewer work camp and Airbnb? No. Not at all. We're just changing the focus of where our financial side is going, and we're not changing the channel a whole lot, but we're going to be a little more open and honest about some things, some stuff that's going on in the world that's really, I think a lot of people should be paying attention to. We're not doom and glooming or anything like that. Um, we're just going to make some changes and start putting some more focus on kind of what we had always originally planned for the property anyways. And there's going to be a little more discussion, although we're going to keep the majority of this discussion of topics like that on the podcast channel for people that really want to hear that stuff. So you'll see. Watch the podcast tomorrow. We'll talk about that. Well, we do talk about that a little more. What else we got going on here? Sorry, y'all, reading through some comments. So yeah, Crystal says she's been using Facebook Marketplace and getting the same thing. It's driving me crazy. Why are you going to list something for sale and not respond? I got cash. I'm ready to come buy it. Nope, no response.
Might have been a scam.
Yeah, well, that's what somebody else said. Could have been a scammer, but actually, it was a good deal. It wasn't like a scam deal. Like, yeah, I love those. Come, I got this tractor for sale for $1,000 today. You got to come get it today, though. Oh, really? Yeah, sure. A whole tractor for $1,000. I'm not buying that. Like, these were still several $100 pool tables, which is right in line with what I expect to see them use. But they look good. They were close to home. I just don't know why they didn't respond, but I guess eventually we're going to find one. What else? Sounds like a lot of y'all are dealing with that. My buddy even told me that he apparently buys a lot of stuff on there. He said it's just an adventure, I think is what he called it. So Lois asked, does Tiffany always do the barbecuing, or is this just because you're on the computer? So as far as outside goes, we don't consider this barbecuing. I consider that smoker and grill barbecuing now. And I do all the smoking and barbecuing. But yeah, Tiffany is much happier with me doing all the yakking and talking because I don't shut up. And she does the majority of the cooking by far. But when it comes to
he has started helping a lot more.
Come on now.
Well, I mean, like over the last couple of years, yes.
Yeah, I actually do quite a bit of cooking throughout the week. Typically, it's always on the grill. That's what I'm passionate about and love, whether I'm smoking or grilling. Here lately, shoot, I've probably been cooking 2 to 3 times a week, a couple times a week. So I do try to help out. But
that was some cow camp, by the way.
Cow camp cash. How about that? But Tiffany is an amazing cook. That's one of the reasons I married her. There ain't no shame in that. I ain't lying. I wanted a woman that could cook and take care of me because I love to eat. And she does an excellent job of cooking. So I'm all about letting her cook.
Well, and a long time ago when we started doing the live streams, we knew that we were going to be doing it this time of the evening. And I'm like, well, I might as well cook. That way we can eat as soon as we get done and have it all done.
Yep. And again, she'd much rather me do the yakking and talking, which I'm comfortable with. Doesn't bother me at all. So Josh says he's got to jump off. Thank you for chatting with us, Josh, even though you're probably already gone because I'm so far behind. And Lauren says if I use OBS, your live stream will never drop till the network drops. I looked into OBS, but I actually wound up purchasing a Streamlabs subscription. I don't know if you're familiar with Streamlabs. I really like the layout of it. I can stream to multiple platforms. I've got to get back on trying to figure out how to get that connected to our Facebook and YouTube so people can watch us at the same time. And the other feature that I really liked about the Streamlabs was I can set up my phone to say, watch the food, and I can leave this camera over here to watch us so we can kind of do a little picture in picture. I can add music, copyright free music, all kinds of stuff. And I can even build my own layouts, which OBS may offer some of that, but I really like the layouts on Streamlabs too. So I need to start getting back to testing all that out. We got to do that very soon. Kim says, wait a month to buy a car, prices will drop. Oh, I'm expecting some major inflation. But I don't buy vehicles no more, not that requires payments. I'm still running my old raggedy trucks that I've had forever. And I really enjoy having no payments, but I'm expecting a lot of stuff to drop. I don't know if it'll be a few months or next year, but I expect a lot of things to go up with crazy inflation, but then a lot of things that people are needing to sell as a result. Yes, I'm expecting a lot of that stuff to go down. Seems to be the natural ebb and flow that we do about every decade. we get ourselves in financial minds as a country. And I don't know why we keep doing this. Oh, why do we keep doing this? Okay, I'm about 50 comments behind. Let me just start grabbing some random ones. Everybody's talking about Aussies. I guess that's I guess that's what you call an Australian Shepherd.
Yep.
Yep. They say they love water too. I didn't realize that. I love those dogs. They're great dogs. So Mr. Jimmy says one more time, as in I've been missing his question. Sorry, sorry, Mr. Jimmy. He says he broke his generator in that he won off the channel. How about that? This weekend, cleaned it all up the trails, ran flawlessly, no issues. Awesome. So I'm glad you got some good use out of that. And we finally had Connor, the other winner. He got a hold of me, and we got his generator out to him as well. And he was using it to build something for his grandmother, and also so happy when we can do giveaways like that on the channel, help some people out. Cash said he's got to jump off. What's that?
I said I'm starting to put my sauce on now.
Uh-huh.
And I'll show y'all what I did with this sauce. I just want to get it on and start getting the cheese melted because my Blackstone is really hot tonight, so I'm trying not to burn this.
Well, turn it down.
I did. I don't know why it's so hot.
Turn it down again. Probably because you had them burners wide open.
No, I didn't, actually. All right.
Cheese, Chris, cheese.
Let me put this cheese on so I can get this top cooked here.
Tyler said he is amazed that our Blackstone doesn't catch our
I'm going to do
stuff
two
on
without.
fire. Gonna do
All right.
two of them.
Yep.
Well, Tyler, that's because I did a lot of preparations. You better go back and watch to make for sure it wouldn't catch on fire. First of all, the tile itself is not going to burn. Behind that is concrete board, cement board. That's not going to burn. Behind that is fireproof paint that I put on the wood, and you're already so insulated at that point. And this stuff really, you can touch. It's not going to get that hot.
All right. So what I did here is I took these tomatoes because I didn't want to waste a whole jar of tomato sauce or spaghetti sauce on the chicken. So I took a can of this and added my own herbs and garlic, and I blended it really finely to put on top of the chicken. So we like this brand.
I do like that brand. Actually,
Yes.
I use that a lot for my like Italian fish dishes. It tastes so good. So Becky says they have two 7-month-old Rottweilers that are already massive. Females 90 pounds, males 102 pounds. That is huge to only be 7 months old. And that's her favorite breed. Our neighbor across the road as a kid used to have Rottweilers. Honestly, those dogs scare me. They scare me. I know there's always good dogs and ones that you can make nice. It's just, I think actually, you want to know a crazy story? Now that I think back, the only dog that's ever bit me in my life was a Rottweiler.
Oh gosh!
Yeah,
Wow.
I was a kid and it bit me right through the nose and actually pierced through this nose. I remember that, but it was my fault. I got between that dog and his food bowl like an idiot, but I was a kid and didn't really know any better. So Matt wants to know, can I run 2 cameras with the system I'm on right now? No, YouTube does not offer that. That's another reason I've been looking at some software options. Hammer says, are we ready for a package that's going to have some dry ice in it? Hammer, I told you don't go through all that trouble, but if it shows up, yes.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Oh, that looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the buns are going to hold it.
I know. I'm going to have to cut them up.
I don't know. Let it hang off. We'll just eat part of it with a fork. Don't worry about that. Oh, I love chicken parm, y'all. So good.
All right, I'm going to plate it up and then I'll show y'all real quick. Just wanted to get this off real quick. Here we go.
So Corey says, put up martin bird houses. They eat their weight in mosquitoes every day. That's another good option. I really want to start doing things like that. And Miss Lee says, is the pool table fund high enough to cover the cost of the table? With the price range I've been looking at, I think we can get it covered for that if I can get somebody to just respond to me. A brand new table? No. A used table, which is what I want anyways. Yeah, I think we can get it covered if I can find the right deal. Molly wants to know, how many people do you cook for?
Well, I do enough for us to eat on the next day. If I'm already cooking, I might as well.
Yep.
All right.
We get that all the time. If we're going to go ahead and dirty up a bunch of dishes and cook out here, we cook for several meals. Let me get out of the way so it'll
All
focus.
right. Here's our plate here with our chicken parmesan sandwich. We make our chicken super thin so it cooks really easily on the Blackstone. And this is our lettuce from our hydroponics garden in the kitchen, or in the pantry, excuse me. So we are about to enjoy this chicken parmesan sandwich.
Yum.
Salad.
Love chicken parm. One of my favorite meals by far. All right, let me grab one more question, y'all, and I think we're going to wrap this thing up so we can play fetch. Y'all can't see Ruger. He's been dropping a ball on my feet for about the last 10 minutes. So we typically do that and eat, go put the chickens up, do all the stuff that we do to close down the place. So Zoe screaming, good night, Andrew and Tiffany. Good night, Eric, Zoe, and everybody else. And Hammerman says he'll be in port on Thursday and he may send a package out to us.
Wow, okay.
Yep. So we'll be looking for it. Do give me a heads up if you really do send that, because obviously something on ice like that, I don't want sitting anywhere else. Now, do keep in mind, if you send it postal service, our little local postal service is only open like 3 hours in the morning. They're not open on the weekends, including Saturday. So I'd hate for that package to get caught up there sitting Saturday and Sunday. So keep that in mind if you do send it out with them. Just get a hold of me first so I can be looking for it. All right, y'all. I guess we're going to wrap this thing up and enjoy supper. Thank you for cooking, Tiffany. Truly
Yes.
appreciate you. She's
You're
over.
welcome.
Yeah, she's prepping and getting everything ready. So just want to tell everybody good night. God bless. We appreciate you spending your Sunday afternoon with us. It means the world to us. Thank you for watching our content and sharing as we continue to work toward that 100,000 mark, something we're very excited about. Appreciate y'all celebrating that with us. And we have a lot of different varied content coming out this week. And we'll see y'all next Sunday on the next live stream.
Good night.
Y'all take care. Good night.